Hello anyone, everyone, and no one. My name is SlackLizard, and welcome back to Slackville. And previously in Slackville, we built our wool farm over here, which is absolutely amazing, insane, and very, very overpowered. I won't say that it maybe uses a glitch to its advantage, but either which way, it is just absolutely insane. I mean, take a look at the wool we got over here already. Speaking of wool that we got over here already, yes, this is new add-ons that I've been doing over the last couple of days here. I've been decorating out the area just a little bit. I wanted to have a proper storage room for our wool, and I wanted to have a proper storage room for our slime. Now, the only problem that's going on here that I absolutely do not like is the sound of stuff going through the water channels. It is absolutely horrible, disgusting, and one of the worst changes that has been made to this game in a very, very long time. You hear that? That's horrible. I really hope that they put a hot fix out, or at least address this in an update coming in the future, or else I'm going to be playing with no game sound whatsoever that I can hear, because that's getting pretty bad. Additionally, I did some more bone milling of the moss to pull all the moss down and through this area here to kind of give this place a little bit of scenic decorations. And I think I want to continue that trend over here on the side as well, just to make it look more completed. Now, what are we going to be getting into today? Well, honestly, I'm not 100% sure, to be honest with you. I know that kind of sounds odd, but I'm kind of changing up a little bit how I record and how I play. Will you see it in the videos? I don't know. Will I see it? I don't know. But it's just kind of, I want to go back to just having fun and doing whatever I do. Now, we've got our bamboo farm here, and it looks like this side here is starting to get backlogged. I don't see no bamboo sitting over there, so we're going to have to deal with that. Maybe add in some additional storage for this, or maybe take and pipe that down and put it in a room over here, just like we did with those over there. I think that could be an option. I am going to have to repair my tools today, which also means I eventually need a better XP farm. Additionally, since our last video, there's been a couple of other changes up here on the surface. I decided the other day that I wanted an iron farm. I love using the shopping area on Slackville. I've always loved using shopping areas, but I can only afford so much at a time. And I love you, coffee, but you were taking all of my diamonds. You were getting the vast majority of my diamonds, so I had to break down and build an iron farm over here. Now, we still haven't got our raid farm in. Need to get that addressed up here soon. And yes, right here, iron farm. Nothing fancy, basic, primitive, works, and totally missed that. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to have to get on here and AFK some more, because I've done pulled all of the iron that I have out of here. Which is kind of leading me to my next thoughts. I don't want to do what I would call pretty builds in the overworld. I need to get all my farms in place. I need to get all of my farms in place, because I do have some plans that I want to enact later on in this season where I'm going to do some pretty things. But right now we need farms. Right now I really need an XP farm, but I don't know if there's any ocean monuments near me. Ooh, an additional thing too. Let me just drop all the way back down here. Do I still have the diamonds in the box over here? If I take a look right here, the answer is a no. So, I think it was like 2 episodes ago now, I asked for people to make a guess on how many diamonds we were going to get in our mining session while clearing out that iron vein. And the closest person was Coffee with, I think they guessed 10. The actual amount was 9. Technically, they went over, but I'm going to count that one as a win. So, I want to come up with some kind of way to do a redemption for that. Maybe we get some item frames. Maybe we do armor stands. I would like to get a bunch of trims, but I don't think we really have much in the way of any at this moment in time. If I go check out my ender chest here, what do I got around here? Nope, all my boxes are down here. I started last season on Truly Bedrock, or rather this season. I'm going to call it last season because I'm not going to be making no more videos there until that series resets into a new world. I started doing some what you would call avatar builds, where I would place down custom armor stands named after a person and decorate them out in trimmed up armor. The only trims that we have at this moment are the spire trim and our templating netherite trim. Maybe we'll acquire up some trims to do a little bit of armor stand decoration around the base, and that way we can also get more people involved in our guessing games. So let's grab up yeah, let's grab up all these. All these don't need to be sitting here. And let's head over to shopping for just a minute. That nausea effect coming out of the portals is very frustrating. I don't like it. That should be something that you should be able to toggle on and off, in my opinion. Now, I want to come over here to shopping because we have over here the wall board of community trim duping board. So anybody can come over here and duplicate any kind of trims that they need as long as they leave the originals here. Now, I don't know that we have all the materials here. Donate anything will be used for minigame events. That's prizes. Okay, so we got the trim types, but what we don't have is the item needed to duplicate them. Like if I were to break this one out here and come over here, oops, that's the wrong spot, and do this, I need to come up with my own terracotta for that. That could be interesting. I think maybe we will tie this into some of our live streams over on twitch.tv/SlackLizard. So if you're not keeping up to date with live streams, you should definitely go over there and give us a follow there. And if you want to, stay really up to date with videos, streams, and anything else, you should definitely join the Discord, because that's where you'll find all the information pretty much all of the time. So that I'm probably going to do a live stream here a little bit later today. And hopefully Coffee will be around, and we'll pick what armor trims Coffee would like to have added for their avatar, which is going to go inside of the base. Okay, now that we've made it back over here, let's get this stuff out here. I want those and those. Just curious, if we were to put maybe you there... Wow, I didn't grab all of them. I thought for a minute you couldn't pick block them. I'm willing to bet you probably cannot. I like it. It adds a little bit more to the area. All right, I'm going to have to do the annoying thing. I'm going to have to turn on the mob flushing loud, annoying toilet sounds here and generate up some mobs, because we need to repair this pick. That's going to be very frustrating. Yep, the flushing toilet takes too long. So I am here with Mo and Radar. What y'all doing? Where are you taking me? Oh my God, you have a guardian farm. Yes. I don't care. As long as experience falls, I just need experience, because my double spawner is painfully slow. Does like all the experience come out here, or do you got to go somewhere else? Okay. So this is Radar. This is Mo. Well, Radar's around here somewhere. I think he's downstairs. This is Mo. What y'all working on this evening? And now we're working as a group, filling in lava, because we're digging out nether tunnels. If we actually take a look over this way, we started somewhere about right here. And we've made it not even, well, maybe 100 blocks now or so. As you can see here, we got a special pack on to show the invisibility of the lava, and we got a long ways to go. A long ways to go. So I'm going to continue to do this for a while, and then we'll see what happens next. You stay away. I'm tired of those things. Some progress has been made on that, as you can see here. But man, going through all these lava lakes is just an absolute pain. But we're slowly going to get them all there. Don't know how far this tunnel is going to go out. I think all these go out pretty high and pretty far, to be honest with you. I mean, if we come back here, the main central area of the hub, if I remember correctly, is going to go up way higher than this right here, which it's going to look interesting. There's 4 cardinal directions, obviously north, south, east, west. We've got different colors representing each tunnel, and the design work going into them is going to be beautiful. I just can't wait to see it, but man, that is going to be a lot of deep slate. But seeing as we've moved on to the next day here, we have nobody over here to help us continue this right now. I think we're going to move our adventures back to our area. And moving them back over here, one of the things that I finally want to get finished up over here is our connection to the surface. Right now, really the only way we have right here is this ladder up. We do have a drop chute in over on this side here, but we have no real way up that's quick, fast, and in a hurry. So I think we're going to go ahead and knock this out here. So we got 1, 2, 3. So we need to dig out all of this right here, going all the way up, or rather all the way down, whichever way is the appropriate way to dig it, so that we can actually get a way in and out of here. We're going to have to get some kelp and make some kelp bubble columns and get all that situated out. Get these all lined in furnaces, and then potentially put another room back here. Well, it's dug out. Now, I took all that cobble, and I took all the deep slate that we had, and I made a bunch of furnaces. So let's see if that's enough to get us to the top. Wasn't quite enough. We are short. I would have figured 9 stacks would have been more than enough, but that is a big old negatory, right? We need more cobble. And more cobble has been acquired, and take a look at this. We now have a exiting bubble column to take us all the way up and out of here, so we don't have to use our ladder anymore. And then we got a straight on drop chute right on this side over here. Now, I want to work on an additional project today because I don't like this nether portal here, and every time I go through here, it makes that portal sound, and that is starting to get a bit annoying considering how much I walk back and forth through this place. So we're going to come over here, and we're going to dig this room out. I've got it maybe about halfway dug out at this point. I need to continue to take the floor down and potentially open up the ceiling some and these back walls. I want a giant portal over there. I want a massive portal over there. And in return, we need to do the same thing inside of the nether here, which will give us an excuse to get some netherrack and some of the other nethery blocks that we're going to need. This is way too small. I need this tunnel to connect up to the main one over here. Thankfully, we're not like 3,000 blocks out, but we need to dig this all out, make it a lot larger. I want to try to knock this back some too, because I don't know how big this is going to be. And over the course of the next week or two, I want to continue to work on this so that we can actually get this tunnel all the way over there like it needs to be. I was about to say, did we have a magma issue? Because I've seen magma there. We're getting there though. So let's do a bit of digging and let's design some portals, shall we? So this is frustrating to dig out. I'm just putting that out there. And the fact that we only have the double spawner for XP is getting really annoying. So Stormy has said today, why don't I go and isolate my villagers? You know, all the ones we have over there at the iron farm, so that we can trade with those and repair. Because that would be nice. Because right now, our only means of repairing is literally standing here by the toilets. And that's pretty much about what they're worth at this moment in time for repairs. So we need to get ourselves some shears or something, gather up some leaves, and isolate some villagers. So that we at least have something to do to repair with. Because this is a joke. This is ridiculous. Is it work time already? I like it when it's work time. You go in there. You go in there. You go in there. We won't get them all in one swoop, but we can get a bunch of them. Go! Get them in! Pin them in! Quick, fast! No, you don't leave. Stay. 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 Work forever, just like Watchful. I mean, what? So, if we go ahead and grab this here, and take a look in here. It is functional. It's not the prettiest thing in the world. We went with some of the cherry leaves to try to break it up a little bit. I don't know that I'm sold on that, but it is what it is at this moment in time. And we've now got all the iron piping up here to the top. Got most of it put over here in these 2 chests right now just to grab, just to use. We'll start getting emeralds to put into here. And these guys here are really only iron trading. There's really nothing else that I'm going to get from these guys that's particularly interesting, or that I could want. So they will serve their purpose. The only thing I'm trying to figure out now is, while ago we had some wool in here. Now, There's wool and mutton in here again. And there's also chicken. I don't know what is going on with these guys. Because if they're spawning in there, that's broken. Which they technically could probably spawn. I don't know. This game is broken sometimes. But I'm thinking stuff's gotten in here and just drowned is what's happened. You, go away. I don't need you. You don't need to be in there. This is another reason we need to do what we're about to do. There's no way I hit that guy. How did he just die? Nope. No, I'm not even questioning it. I'm just going to take and cover all this up. And hopefully that'll stop us getting the random extra drops in there. Hopefully. Maybe. Oh, that sounds so horrible. Oh, that sound is so horrible. But that being that, I think that's where we're going to go ahead and call this one an episode. We diverged from what we were doing, but we did accomplish a goal nonetheless. So that being that, if you've enjoyed the video, make sure to drop a like. If you want to see more, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.